Hey, hello everybody. Hey guys, how are you all going? I am so super excited that you're joining me today. I am so happy. If you're joining this platform for the very first time, if you don't know who I am, my name is Reg. I am joining you from Perth, and this is MMW, and we roll every Wednesday. So you are welcome, and like I will always say on here, life is good, God is great, and situations are awesome. When we go through a situation and challenges in life, guess what? They make you unbeatable, unbreakable, and man, you are undefeatable. This is the African story, and guess what? I am going to KISS, keep it simple and stupid, and we will be out of here in time. So wherever you're joining me from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good day. I am thrilled, I am excited that we are rolling together. So you know how we've been doing the Why Settle for Less series for the past 2 weeks now. Well, today I am dropping the feedback. All right, I am dropping the feedback from that series that we did. You know, it was a learning process for me, and I'm sure it was a learning process for so many people because just talking about that topic, made me learn a lot of things. Things that I didn't know. Just doing the research, for example, brought a lot of things to me that I wish I knew then. But you know what? Knowledge is power, and the application of knowledge, like one of my viewers said, the application of knowledge is where the power lies. So yeah, you guys are absolutely welcome, and we are dropping the feedback today. So a viewer of mine got in touch with me, and he's a male, he's a man, and he was telling me that he feels like he's settled for less in a relationship he's with. So this is what he says. He said he is in a relationship with a woman, of course, and they have been into a relationship for 3 years, and they have a child in this relationship. And but this person that he's with, his partner, is not interested in personal development. All she wants to do is to be home, from one social media platform to another. And today when she have a job, she will be interested in working, and then tomorrow she will quit the job, and she's all interested in fancy clothes. She's all interested in just being home, from one phone call to another, from one social media platform to another, and she is not interested in developing herself personally, and she is also not interested, not interested, she's not motivated, with personal development or bringing knowledge onto the table. And he feels like every time there is a problem, mentally or even physically, he has to sort it out by himself, and he doesn't feel like he has that support in his partner that other people should have. And he feels like this woman is not the woman. He doesn't see himself with this woman, and that she's not the woman that he wants to be with, because he has goals, and he's got places that he wants to be, and aspiration that he wants to achieve. And he feels like she is not the woman that will support his dreams or his aspirations or the goals that he has for the future. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do about it. He doesn't want to walk away because he have a child with that woman. He doesn't want to be a bad example by walking away from his child's life, because it's a crucial thing, and he doesn't know what to do. That he's spoken to her so many times, so like, this is what you should do. I think we should do this, but she is pretty much reluctant to do things to bring the relationship together. And he feels like they're not working together as a team, to achieve a goal. There is no goal for the family. There is no, teamwork and all of that. And on top of that, he feels that there is so much, differences. There is so much indifferences between both of them, and he doesn't feel like they are compatible, and he doesn't know what to do because there is a child involved. So he reached out seeking my opinion of what I think he should do. First of all, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Because I'm not involved into that relationship, and I don't know the situation or the circumstances surrounding the birth of that child or how the child came about, and I can't tell you what to do. You are the man. That is your power. That is your place of authority. I mean, you should be able to formulate a decision and know what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you whether or not you should walk away from that relationship or stay. But here is something though that I can tell you to bring clarity to you. I have 3 things to discuss in this video to anybody who has found themselves in a situation where, number one, they have kids or children with a partner, and but then they feel like, okay, me and this partner were not compatible. There are a lot of indifferences here. I can't see me with you, and I don't think that you can help me go get to my destiny. That's number one category. The number two set of people that this video is recorded for is those who are married in a relation. They are married and they feel like, okay, this is not the person that I want to be with. I feel like this was a mistake and we're not compatible and there is so much indifferences. And also another set of people that you are in a relationship, but then you feel like, what, I'm in the wrong relationship, or what should I do? So my advice to either of those categories is, number one, be honest. When you come to the realization like, okay, we are incompatible, there is so much indifferences here. I don't feel like, love is good, but love doesn't keep a relationship, okay? Love is the things that bring you together, but love doesn't maintain a relationship. It takes more than love to maintain a relationship. It takes commitment, it takes respect, it takes prioritizing each other, it takes forgiveness, it takes a whole lot of things to make a relationship work. Love is not one of them. So if you find yourself in this category, number one, be honest with yourself and be honest with the person. For men, you have a long duration of time to make up for your life. But for women, as we grow older, things start to deteriorate in our system. So the sooner you are honest with that woman or your partner and tell them like, what, I don't feel like you are going to help me, because remember, a relationship is about helping each other. You want to help each other to develop yourselves personally and collectively as a team. And it's about bringing something to each other's life. If you are in a relationship where this person doesn't bring anything positive to your life, this person is not helping you grow mentally, physically, or in any area of your life, or what they're doing to you is bringing too much negativity from you, you need to walk away from that relationship, because it's toxic and it is not healthy for you. So once you come to that realization that you're not compatible with this person, there are so many indifferences that can't be solved. That can't be resolved. You need to be honest with them, and you need to be honest with yourself. Number two, because you choose to walk away from that relationship doesn't mean you're walking away from your child's life, okay? You can walk away from that relationship and you can still be actively involved in your child's life. Because you walk away does not mean you're a bad example, okay? Understand this. Because you walk away from a relationship where children are involved doesn't mean you will be a bad example to that child, or you are a bad example to that child or those children. You just choose to walk away from the person and not the lives of your children. You can walk away from a relationship but still be a good example to your child or your children, still be a role model to your children, still be the foundation for them, that when they grow up they can say, I want to become like my father. And that does not depend on you staying in an unhealthy environment or a relationship where you think this person is not going to take you to where you want to go. And number three thing that I want to say is this. We see people do this all the time, okay? Because you have a child with somebody doesn't mean you're meant to be with that person, all right? Because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean you are meant to be with that person. Because you are married to somebody doesn't mean you are meant to be with that person, okay? Things happen all the time. Sometimes you find people who have been married and then later down the track they realize like, I don't feel like this person is meant to be with me, or I'm meant to be with them, and they make a decision to walk away. And those people, they find people that they are compatible with, people that they're meant to be together with, okay? So there are people who have been in relationships where they've been so many years in that relationship and later realize like, I don't think this person is meant for me. So understand this, for everybody who is watching this video, understand that because you marry somebody doesn't mean they are your soulmate. It doesn't mean that they are meant to be yours. Doesn't mean that you are meant to be with that person. All right? And because you have a child or children with somebody doesn't mean that person is meant to be yours, or it doesn't mean that person is your soulmate, or it doesn't mean that person belongs to you. And because you are in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that person is meant for you. All right? So when you come to those terms and realization, that's when you see people who have been married for so many years decide like, what, we've come to the realization that we're not meant to be together for each other. Sometimes it takes a long time to figure out. Some people have been knowing each other for a few months or for a few years, and they get married, and along the track they realize that, oh, we're not meant to be for each other. And some people the same, they get married or they're in a relationship, they have children, and they realize along the way that, you know what, I don't think we're meant to be together, because I don't feel like you're my soulmate. I don't feel like, not feeling really, I don't think that we're meant to be together, because there is a lot. You figure things happen. You can be in a marriage, in a relationship. There is so many different indifferences. There is so many uneasiness, but it takes time for you to get used to. So my advice to you, my viewer who got in touch is that, number one, because you walk away from that relationship doesn't mean that you're walking away from your child life. Okay, you can still be a father, a good father to them. Because you walk away doesn't mean you're a bad example. Understand that. And number two, be honest with yourself and the person that you're in a relationship with. And number three, because you have a child with that person doesn't mean you're meant to be. In some cases it is, but in so many cases it's not. All right, I hope this video is helpful, or it answers your question, or brings some clarity on how you can go about making a decision. If you have any more questions for me, you want to get in touch, my contact details is right there. Please do get in touch. And for so many people who are watching this video, I hope it is useful, and I hope that it will help you, bring some clarity into confusions that you're having about the person you're with, or about the circumstances that you find yourself in right now that you don't know what to do. Have a great week.